Morning, good morning. Oh, okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Susan Churchill, and we are getting started. It's May 1st, so find your spot. I have my little rug that I got from my dad's that I do my practice on. Master Lynn says it's a good idea to have, one place that you practice. So that way it builds up your chi, and then when you're stepping on it, you're already in that higher level of chi field, because your body says, wait, I know where I am. It's time to practice. So that's excitement there. And we are going to get started. So it's 8 o'clock. Yay. All right. My name is Susan Churchill. Thank you for coming. It's May 1st. I'm a certified trainer and certified practice group leader, and I'm excited to be with you and provide you with some practice for this week. I want to first thank Roxy for last week's practice and for her beautiful introduction for me. She has so much wisdom that you always come out of it with a healing. So thank you to Roxy. Very good. So now we'll start with the tradition of bowing, as I already started with. So we'll bow to the teachings. We'll bow to the teachers, Master Lin and his legacy, his lineage, and we'll bow to the practitioners, which is each and every one of us. So this week, I would like the theme, the idea of spring. It's spring here in Chicago, and if you're in the opposite part of the world, you can always think of a seed inside in a pot. Now, what happens in spring? How does that seed decide to break? Well, the warmth or the signal comes from the sun coming down to it, and then it feels like, wait a second, now it's time, I'm safe. It's time for me to become myself. And that is what I would like us to think about. What shells do we have that we can break open to become more ourselves? If you had the opportunity to be at Masters of Chi, and it being on Master Lin's birthday, in the tradition that I learned many, many years ago, the master receives blessings on his birthday, but it's not just for him. It comes down to each and every one of us who is associated with his pupils, everyone in the lineage, everyone in the legacy. So you may have been feeling this energy this last week or so as well as I have, but I have been feeling more connected with my spiritual master. I have been feeling more confident and knowing that with my continuous practice, I'm able to have more power, not only to heal myself, but to help to bring the spring force Qigong wisdom to other people. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That's kind of our theme for the week. And let us get started. So I'm going to stay forward a little bit, and then I might go back. So you don't need to move. I'll just do that. So let's get ourselves into the beginning of the universe position. So our feet are flat on the ground. We've got our knees bent a little bit. The hips are relaxed. Shoulders, if you like doing the rolling, you can roll them back, release them down. Just feel like they're like falling down to the bottom, to the floor if you want. Elbows come out, fingers are open. We want our fingers open so that the energy has ability to flow freely. Take your chin back a little bit to align your spine and neck beautifully, and connect your tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth and put a smile on your face. So let me hear it. What smile stand for? Start my internal love engine. Just doing that connects us to a higher level, to that unconditional love of the universe. So in this, let's do the song. So we are like a pine tree. We have our stability is very, very strong. And yet we have the fluidity as well. It's yin and yang of our position, because we're part of being and part of becoming. And in this, we just start to really feel connected. So take our mind, connect it to our heart and our body. And let that start vibrating with you. Connect to the Spring Force Qigong family chi field and enjoy yourself. And then we're just going to start bouncing. So let's start bouncing. And as we're bouncing, remember we have a beautiful light in our lower dantian. That's our vitality center. And so as you're breathing in and out, you can always, throughout the practice, breathe in Zen Qi through the pores and have it gather in the lower dantian so we have even more energy and more vitality when we are done with our practice today. Bouncing is important because it helps align the internal organs. It helps loosen the joints and the muscles. And of course, the breathing, we want to breathe in through the nose here and breathe out through the mouth because we really want to exchange as much oxygen in our lungs as we can, which then will bring more oxygen into the blood and into the tissues and organs. And of course, we'll be healthier just by doing that. Taking our hands over our heads, we let them flop because we got a lot of chi buttons right there. So we're going to let those flop and wake up the chi. Everyone has the chi within them. That is energy with intelligence, and it knows how to heal you already. We are just helping along by waking it up, saying, guess what? We're going to connect even more intensely with the highest vibration so that I can give you, which is me, the most healing that we can do in this session. So we want to really connect. And of course, the bouncing over the head helps us to start to let go of the thoughts of the mind, connecting that mind with the heart. And we let go of the thoughts, come down to the sides and go side to side. And you can follow with your head, appreciating our spine and all it does for us. So let's just hold still for 1 second here and feel the energy. Do you feel it? Are you? I'm actually swaying right now. You might feel like you have a snowsuit of energy on. And if you don't, you can say, I have a snowsuit of energy on. Feel that connection. Scan your body so your body, your mind, your spirit are all with us right now. And then we'll start tapping and cupping. So I'll come up a little closer. So we start with the stomach channel and we'll tap that for 9 times. Then we move up to the bladder channel and we tap that for 9 times. Cupping our hand, we go to the top of the head and again 9 times. Now we want to come to the back and you can rest your forehead in one hand and cup with the other. Just waking up the chi in the brain. That's a lovely thing to do. Whether you're in the morning or the afternoon or whatever, it's always a good idea to have the brain wake up. Let's go down to the C7, which is that bump at the base of the neck. I don't think you can see it with my collar today. And we want to massage that in a circular way. That's connecting the head and the rest of the body. And we need that open, just like you need it for your circulation and your nervous system. You know, when we get nervous and tight and anxious, that tends to get all tight. We don't want to do that. We're going to loosen it up. So you can do this at any time during the day. Very good. Now we're going to stimulate the heart and the lungs, starting with clapping. Inside left elbow. So the clapping, that's the heart. Inside elbow is the lungs. Let's go on the other side. So start on the left and then move to the right. Underarm left side, we're back to the heart again. You know, the heart and the lungs are connected very closely. Not only in the same place, but they affect each other. Just like all of our organ systems have to balance and work together. But it's interesting how those few things that we do help the lungs and heart. They're like support each other. Okay, so now let's just go to the kidneys, just because I like to say hi to the kidneys in the morning. So at the beginning of practice, I like to say, hello, kidneys, how you doing? Rub with the back of the hands and the palms, moving down to the tailbone area. We're going to tap that with a loose or open hand, loose fist, open hand. I always say this, but it is really good to get up during the day if you're sitting at the computer or you're sitting in front of the television or something, or you're just not moving, and tap that area. It helps bring the energy up, back up to the brain, gives you more energy to work with, more brain power. Tucking the finger in, or the thumb in to the fingers, we move to the hips. This really helped me with releasing restless leg syndrome. So please take advantage of that. Coming down to the knees, always doing everything in nines, back sides, left side, both hands, and the right. So awesome. Our chi is awake, it's activated, it's ready for us to bring in some healing. But before we do that, we need to connect with that highest level. So with the feet, we're going to go back in the song position and even have, you can even have like roots going down into the ground with the feet. Relax the shoulders back, elbows out, fingers open, knees bent, chin back a little bit, smile on your face. Start breathing in and out through the nose, if you can. Now remember, doing all of this, which I could have said before, it's good, better, best. So if you can do it best today, that's how you do it. If you can do it better, that's your best. And remember, you can always do this sitting, standing, or lying down, and anything you can't do physically, you can do with visualization, and it is so powerful, just as powerful. Let yourself open the seed of that one and believe that. Let's open that shell. I can feel the energy moving right now. So let's connect with the password, Spring Force Qigong password, which Master Lin created so that we can easily access unconditional love, the highest level of Zen Chi. And that is, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together, connecting to your trusted divineness. If you have a master, if you have a guide, if you're religious and you have Jesus, Buddha, anybody, just have that so much trust that you can just sink into and know you are perfectly safe. Go to that now and just let yourself collapse into it and expand into it. Feel yourself expand. And in this moment, ask for what you want from your practice today, from your practice this week. Could be physical healing, mental, spiritual, emotional. Could be for yourself or someone else, or for the entire world. Now we're going to move our right hand to our heart and our left hand to our lower dantian. Breathe in and out through the nose, 3 deep breaths. And just enjoy this beautiful chi field of healing that we have created for ourselves and for each other. And we're going to start doing moving of yin and yang. So we take our right hand, we move it out and down. And in the meantime, our left hand is going to move in and up. And we make this little oval shape. And your hand can come up to your face, down to the bottom of your torso. And we're going to lead with the elbows. Now this healing movement, see, we're now in the healing movements. This helps heal the liver. And the liver can have blockages or damage because of held anger. So emotions are supposed to last, I think it said physically in the body, like 45 seconds. I was reading about that the other day. But we have our free will, so we hold on to anger a lot. And so this is a good time to let it go. Forgiveness. Let it go and bring in happiness. So bring in the vibration. We're actually cultivating by moving our hands in this way. We're making a vibration, and the vibration is happiness, and the vibration has a color which is green. Isn't that awesome? And it just releases. So you can picture butterflies in different part of your body. Maybe they're green because we're doing the happiness for the liver. They could be coming from the liver, but also it could be from anywhere in your body that you have a blockage that's affecting the liver. So you may not have heard that before. So open that seed shell of, oh, look at that. Another way that I can help myself to heal faster and more completely. Perhaps some emotion comes up, some situation that you can apply forgiveness to, apply happiness to. Breathing in and out through the nose. Remember that smile. Now, if your shoulders have gotten a little gone up to your ears, let's relax them back down. And while we're doing this, there's a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. And that can be any color. So as you're moving your hands, you're actually moving this column of light. You're helping to rebalance the yin and the yang energy in the torso. And within it, in each of the the organ systems. So not only the liver system, but in each of the systems and between them. So just so wonderful healing in this healing movement. And then we'll slowly let that come to a stop with our hands in front of the lower dantian. And we have a right hand in for females, left for men, or what feels right for you. And have them, you don't want them right against, you want a little space in between. So let's hold that with another 3 breaths. Close your eyes if it's comfortable for you to do so. And communicate with your lower dantian. And notice how much more energy, how much more chi already we've cultivated in just this short time. And then we're going to move our hands gently down, and we're going to go to the connecting heaven and earth movement, healing movement. So take our hands out and up like we're holding a beach ball, and I'll move back a little so you can see me better. So this whole movement is we breathe in and we bend the knees to lower the body, and do this to the degree that works best for you. And we breathe out and we straighten back up. So while you're doing this, have the tendrils or roots from your feet go even deeper, so you're so far down into the ground. And then as you bend your knees up and down, you're going to be drawing peaceful, grounded energy up from the earth. At the same time, we have our fingers plugged in to the universe. And let the peace from heaven come down the arms come down from the head and the spinal cord. So we're giving ourselves a beautiful, peaceful bath. And again, back to our opening and cracking open. Feel inside, notice, use your yi, your mind, your focus to see if there's any area that you can direct your chi to. We're cultivating this peaceful energy, and perhaps your lower back is smarting a little bit right now and telling you, I could use a little of that peace, so send it there. Listen to your body, because you are helping yourself heal. This is called connecting heaven and earth, and the color is yellow. So you can think of pretty yellow daffodils or whatever you'd like. And again, peace is what we're cultivating. So what area does this help? This helps the spleen, the stomach, the pancreas, and it helps to relieve anxiety and overthinking. And if you get into a moment where you're anxious or whatever, and if you're out in a crowd and you're not self-conscious, you could do this, or you could do it in your head. But I could tell you from my own self that I have gone and actually stopped and done the healing, connecting heaven and earth. And it has helped me to release anxiety and overthinking in that moment. So I'll let you go ahead and feel the peace, and I will be quiet for a little bit. Breathing in as you go down, breathing out as you come up. Relax the shoulders. Smile on your face, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Chin back a little bit. Breathing in yellow light. Breathing out yellow butterflies. That's a lovely thought. Adding butterflies to the universe. Do what you can. We're going to go 30 seconds more. If you need to take your hands down, fine. Yellow light, peace. And then we're going to slowly take our hands out to the sides and down. And with our hands down here, let's just take 3 more deep, gentle breaths. Feel the peaceful chi running through your entire system. Awakening, awakening, awakening. Opening, opening, opening. Growing, growing, growing. That's beautiful. Now, taking our hands into a prayer position, we're going to go to connecting with your heart's energy, and we are going to bow. So we breathe in and we bow a little bit and think of something we are so grateful for. And then we breathe out and we straighten back up. Breathing in As we bend forward, breathing out as we come back. I am so grateful to be here with all of you today and this week. And I would like to mention here, as we're doing this, that you can come each day and practice, even though I'm not live, practice with me. And each day, close your eyes. And when we get to the healing movements, feel in your own body what is best for you. So maybe you'll be following the same movements, and maybe your body will say, I need some joy today. Let's do breathing of the universe. So see how beautiful that is? 2 more breaths. One more breath. So grateful. Very good. Now taking the hands down, let's gather all that beautiful chi we've cultivated in our lower dantian as a ball of light, and we let it spin, 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 faster, faster, faster. It gets brighter and smaller and brighter and smaller, and until it turns into a little teeny pill, which we tuck deep behind the navel. That's your elixir. That's what you have available to heal yourself. Your body knows what to do, but you can use your chi, your yi, your mind with your intention to send it to an area that you could use more healing. All right, very good. Now I'm going to take off my glasses so we can harvest more chi and do the soothing exercises. Rubbing the hands together. Then we take 2 fingers along the sides of the nose, up to the forehead and around the face. This is good for erasing wrinkles too. And then we'll do a little bit of this, running the light from the fingertips into the body, into the brain, just shoot it all the way down. And we'll do the ears. Now follow me along as I do some more things, but I'm not going to talk about it because I want to talk about Jerry Wellick. So Jerry is going to be leading us next week. He is a Qigong master, and he's been doing Qigong with Spring Forest Qigong since 2000, so 23 years. And, you know, if you've ever heard him or done a class or practice with him, you'll know how loving and enthusiastic and enlightening he can be. And I love all his poems and everything. So you're going to have a great time. So thank you, Master Jerry, for coming and being with us next week. So we're here, we're on our sides, other side. Say hello to the kidneys again. Rub with the back of the hand and the palms. Nice. You know what, while we're here, I think we need to do some, I love doing the dolphining. So we'll do full body dolphining, and of course, do what's right for you. So bend forward with the chin. We're leading with the chin, bend the knees, and then we come forward and we do a little dolphining. So let's do 9 of those. Just really appreciating our spine and how it helps us to stand and move about the world. And of course, anything you can't do physically, do in your mind. 1 more. All right, now we'll tap the tailbone. And then the hips. A little bit on the knees. I'm scooting through the time here. In the backs of the knees. Both sides left and the right. I want to thank you so much for being with me today.